manuhiri tuanangi, haramaira, haramaira, naumaira, e ngā mata waka o te motu e, mauria maira ngā tini ai tua, kia mihitia, kia tangihia atura, kia rātau kua wehe atu ki te pō. Huri noa kia koutou ngā tauira, mai te whare wānanga o tā maki makaurau, tēnei rā tā koutou rā whakahirahira, tā koutou pōtaitanga, tēnei te reo aroha, te reo mai oha, tēnā koutou ngā tauira e, haramaira, haramaira, naumaira.
Please be seated. Ena mana, ena reo, ena hoi wha, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. Vice-Chancellor, Pro-Chancellor, Council members, members of the University, special guests, graduands, families and friends. I extend a warm welcome to this, the fourth and final spring graduation ceremony for 2012 of the University of Auckland. Today, the University is bestowing a total of 3,074 qualifications on some 2,984 students. At this ceremony, degrees will be conferred and diplomas awarded in the Faculty of Education and the Faculty of Engineering. A total of 338 in person, plus a further 138 in absentia. I am privileged as Chancellor to preside at spring graduation for a fourth year. The regularity of graduation ceremonies makes them no less special for the University and me personally than for those of you being kept here today, many for the first time. Graduation is a festive event rich in history, pomp and colour, with a lively array of contemporary touches. Here in Auckland, our rich mix of cultures and ethnicities can be seen in the striking variety of dress and adornments worn by graduands. Today is one of hard-earned celebration by you, the graduands and diplomates, on your academic accomplishments, and by your family and friends who have encouraged and supported you and who are here to share in your success. The University, represented by the Council and academic staff members seated behind me, and those many staff who control proceedings with remarkable precision, takes equal pleasure at this hugely significant day for each and every one of you. The University of Auckland is the only New Zealand university ranked in the top 1% of the world's universities. Your qualifications will always serve you well in this country and abroad, whether in qualifying you for a satisfying career or in leading to more advanced study, or simply as a route to personal and intellectual enrichment. In today's ever-changing workforce, you cannot afford to stop learning. So please keep in mind our enormous range of postgraduate opportunities. For its part, the Council and academic staff members of the University willingly accept our obligation to preserve and enhance the high standing of the degrees we confer. We have an unequivocal and unabashed objective to be a world-class university in New Zealand. The recent announcement that we have entered into a conditional agreement to purchase the 5.2 hectare property in Newmarket owned by Lion Nathan is a hugely significant and relevant illustration of our commitment to this objective. I urge you, as impending alumni of New Zealand's leading university, always to remember your alma mater. We depend increasingly on our graduates for support. Your advocacy and influence are vital in encouraging government and the community at large to fund universities so they can generate the knowledge needed to drive a productive and competitive economy and to create full and satisfying lives for all New Zealanders. At the same time, philanthropy has become critically important to our university, funding major capital projects, scholarships and professorial chairs. The crucial contribution of major research universities, such as ours, is not well understood. Our innovative research is vital for long-term sustainable economic growth and social cohesion, never more so than in the testing economic times we face in the wake of the global recession. Universities equip graduates like you not simply for the jobs of today, but for future careers not yet imagined. Universities need greater investment by government, the commercial sector, and private philanthropy, not less. But that's sufficient for me on the challenges facing this institution. For today is unquestionably your day. I congratulate you and I trust that you will long cherish memories of your graduation in October 2012. We welcome as our speaker at this evening's ceremony Dr. Nigel Evans. Dr. Evans is an alumnus of our university, has attended Harvard Business School and is currently a director of Fisher & Paykel Healthcare. He brings to this role both academic prowess and a wealth of business experience at the highest level. After graduating from the University of Auckland with a Master of Science degree, Dr. Evans gained a doctorate in particle physics from the University of Cambridge. On returning from the UK, he joined what was then a startup company, New Zealand Steel, with responsibility for its technology and product quality. There he led the development of the first successful process for the production of steel from iron sand and Waikato coal. 25 years ago, he formed his own company, Quark Technology, which specialises in iron and steel technologies. Dr. Evans is also Secretary of the Wolf Fisher Trust, established to support and send secondary school principals and teachers on overseas study trips. This trust now supports many other educational initiatives, including the Wolf Fisher Research Centre at our university. Please welcome Dr. Nigel Evans.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, members of Council, members of the University, graduands, families and friends. This is a grand evening of ceremony and celebration to honour you graduates of Education and Engineering from the University of Auckland, New Zealand's preeminent university. I am privileged to be here tonight to offer you our heartiest congratulations on your splendid individual and collective achievements. You would be the first to acknowledge the support and encouragement you have received from your families, relatives and friends, your lecturers at university and your teachers at school. Many of these special people are here tonight, quite rightly to share in your achievements. Let me thank them all most sincerely on your behalf. While at university, you will have mastered the main elements of your subjects, learned to think and work independently, rounded your personalities by interaction with others from different backgrounds and cultures, and developed a confidence in the uniqueness of this country's history and communities. Above all, I trust, you will have discovered the joy of study and the pleasure that results from sustained effort. Most of you will leave this hall tonight impatient to get on with your careers, full of excitement at the prospects, but quite naturally tinged with a bit of apprehension. Your choice of professions tells me that you will measure your future success not by how much money you will make, but by the difference you will make in the lives of others. We applaud your decisions, as both education and engineering are the seeds of mankind's progress. Many years ago, I was at this same waypoint in my career. After graduating from this university, I won a scholarship to Cambridge, where I received a doctorate in elementary particle physics. It seemed I was headed for research, probably in the US or the UK. But by luck, a new direction opened up for me soon after my graduation. Wolf Fisher had just persuaded the New Zealand government that a new process which could make steel from iron sand was worthy of commercial support. And ever since a fifth form chemistry class, I had silently wondered why all attempts to turn iron sand into steel, going back nearly 100 years, had failed. So I jumped at the opportunity to come back to New Zealand Steel in South Auckland with the responsibility to commission and then enhance this new technology. This was a huge change in the direction of my career, but one which I embraced enthusiastically. So you can imagine that I was shaken when it soon became clear that the plant could indeed produce steel, but only at about a quarter of the planned production rate. The big question then was, what to do next to save the company? The two large overseas companies which had developed the failed process were of little help. They wanted to add costly equipment, using money which we didn't have, and with no guarantee of success. There is not time tonight to detail the solution that we found. Let me just say that a small team of young graduates, by experimenting on the producing plant over a period of 5 years, developed a simple process that has underpinned the company's subsequent success. Other international steelmakers still rate iron sand as an undesirable iron ore because of its low iron content, small particle size, and high concentration of titanium. And yet, perversely, the new process we developed works well only because of these factors. We turned iron sand's apparent negatives into resounding positives. Here are a few lessons which I learnt from these turbulent years, which you may find helpful along your way. First, have the confidence to change the direction of your career to seize exciting opportunities. Work is far more satisfying when you are stimulated by a challenge. And if you do change fields, you will see the new landscape through different lenses. Second, don't be constrained by conventional wisdoms when obstacles block your way. Challenge those who say that something cannot be done. Look for the simple solutions, which turn problems into opportunities, perhaps by redefining the rules. Analyze problems logically, using the toolkit you possess as a result of your academic studies. So always be vigilant for the discontinuous improvements. These are the ones which make the real differences. Third, learn to work as a team member. Don't be afraid to gather around you those of greater intellect. Even Einstein needed help from his student friends who were better mathematicians. No one can live long enough to learn merely by trial and error. Very soon, each of you will be crossing the stage. It will be a fleeting moment of public recognition of your achievement, but the degree you receive will be a permanent and valued possession on life's journey. Along the way, you will again need the support and advice from many others. Let me remind you that there is something small and precious that each of you can give in return. The two words, thank you. They may even lift your early career from mediocrity to success. So tonight, go forth as proud graduates with our very best wishes. Each of you has an opportunity to make a real difference in people's lives.
Well, thank you, Dr. Evans, for those inspiring and wise observations, based obviously on deep personal experience. Can I ask you again to show your appreciation to Dr. Evans? This is a meeting of Council and convocation of the University, of which the Pro-Chancellor Ian Parton and I will be conferring degrees and awarding diplomas. I invite the Pro-Chancellor to award the diplomas and confer the degrees in the first half of this ceremony.
Thank you, Chancellor. By the authority vested in me by resolution of the University of Auckland Council, I, Ian Parton, Pro-Chancellor, award the diplomas and confer the degrees stated upon those who within the Faculty of Education have satisfied the requirements of this university.
I call upon the Dean of the Faculty of Education, Associate Professor Aitken, to present graduands in that faculty.
Pro-Chancellor, as Dean, I have the honour of presenting to you the students qualified for the award of a diploma or conferment of a degree in the Faculty of Education. Diploma of Teaching, Early Childhood, Pacific Islands. Tangiano Oro Oro Tonga. Graduate Diploma in Education, Sarita Blaney. Angela Gay Heavey. Tiana Marie Wilson. Graduate Diploma in Teaching, Early Childhood Education, Olena Anderton. Louise Elizabeth Fairfield. Uma Devi George. Jennifer Charlotte Lowe. Shilpa Mahandru. Graduate Diploma in Teaching Primary, Hannah Christina Coleman. Emma Jane Pottinger. David Matthews Vimal Singh. Graduate Diploma in Teaching Secondary, Thomas Arthur Bailey. Rebecca Louise Bissett. Penisimani Whakihalauta Sulimoa. Christopher John Niles. Gary Richard Oates. Sokanan Thongshin. Frederick Derek Bentling. Vincent Brebner Williams. Graduate Diploma in Teaching English in Schools to Speakers of Other Languages, Marion May Douglas. Anne Okatai Akaiti Forsyth. Ilikini Iongai. Saipisa Laotutu. Iutita Luafalealo. Catherine May Morton. Denise Gale Smith. Charmaine Rosemary Stoffels. Susan Lorraine Tung. Sarah Alice Waller. To the degree of Bachelor of Human Services. Michael Charles Dawson. To the degree of Bachelor of Education Teaching, Serena Vere Abbott. Annabelle Sophia Ali. Gria Margaret Allison. Shannon Joy Andrews. Renee Danielle Belimi. Zakira Banu. Desiree Fleur Beachy. Michelle Fleur Bishop. Andre Charlie Boone. Bryce Vincent Bowen. Keitha Anna Bramwell. Alison Brooking Leataua. Jamie Marie Brosnan. Lauren Dawn Buchanan. Tina Cherie Keynes. Tracy Ann Considine. Alexandra Ataua Louise Dalgety. Amy Maria Dome. Emma Joan Davison. Kim Susan Davis. Britt de la Tour. Bakashni Devi. Salatala Mawa Ele. Ngesi Isira. Husna Fatima. Elaine Jean Ford. Lara Ann Fraser. Stacey Cherie Goldsmith. Hannah Ruth Goff. Quentin Kenneth Graham. Felicity Margaret Higginson. Darren Michael Hodder. Helena Humphrey. Katrina Francis Hunt. Julia Alexandrina Kett. Angela Kumar. Anshu Bandhana Prakash Kumar. Joanna Louise Lang. Mary Catherine Lennon. Robin Kathleen Little. Jacqueline Mary Leon. Miriama Marako. Tanith Dawn Marshall. Wendy Louise Mason. None. Sarah Lauren McCall. Marie Pamela Susan MacDonald. Morgan Jane McKean. Sophie Beth McLaren. Tressa Prema Narayan. Robert Keith Oliphant. Megan Pamela Otley. Lisa Kathleen Owens. Renee Papara. Lisa Ann Helen Paxton. Laaya Pelasala. Maninoa Pese Funaki. Sarah Rachel Paul. Ashwin Prasad. Joanne May Price. Jamie Micah Perkis. Kylie Marie Randall. Nirvana Rao. Kimberly Marie Schellingher-Howe. Michelle June Selby. Sarah Shortland. Terry Ann Short. Kasturi Simon. Hiroko Sinclair. Elaine Skelton. Pamela Gillian Spate. Siobhan Marie Stansfield. Rika Sophia Strauss. Sharon Supriya Thakur. Ambrose Sebastian Timor. Holly Tudor. Erica Mary Tangimetua Tumutoa. Kezia Alex Koshi Vergas. Fofo Vine. Heidi Vinson. Terry Vinson. Hyacinta Nikin Wolandari Walawejo. Benjamin Patrick John Warner. Harmony Louise Weston. Sarah Vanessa Witchells. Lucy Rose Woodruff. Margaret Heather Yoart. To the degree of Bachelor of Education, teaching English to speakers of other languages, Noor Suhala Afghani. Nura Yathiksi Jonaidi. To the degree of Bachelor of Physical Education, Jignesh Kishore. Samuel James Miskimming. Matthew James Orpai. Amanda Agnes Tuala. To the degree of Bachelor of Social Work, Jennifer Mary Collins. Diane Fong. Nicola Jones. Rebecca Louise Lowe. Jennifer McAteer. Samantha Jane Mockett. Postgraduate Diploma in Education with Distinction. Tanya Nicole Bevan. University Graduate Scholar, Natalie Annie Dawn Faitala. Tanya Marie Hewitt. Lucinda Mary Murch. Charlotte Louisa Teague. Postgraduate Diploma in Education with Merit, Jodie Aleda Fraser. I'm sorry. Postgraduate Diploma in Education, Natasha Drina Aheng. Michelle Ann Collins. Ruth Patricia Dennis. Vanessa Anita Harden. Nalini Iinga. Ota Ota Kakala Holai Palawi Tauvele. Postgraduate Diploma in Educational Leadership with Distinction, Sophie Healy. Postgraduate Diploma in Educational Leadership, Louisa Mustafina. Barbara Jane O'Loughlin. Hayley Marie Ryan. Postgraduate Diploma in Professional Supervision, Vane Turama Joseph. To the degree of Bachelor of Education Teaching Honours with Second Class Honours First Division, Lina Afa'a Mafa. Kumi Suruta. Marie Mari Wimmers. To the degree of Bachelor of Education Teaching Honours with Second Class Honours Second Division, Kylie Christine Biggs. To the degree of Master of Education with First Class Honours, Gayanne Ethel Frater in Counselling. Diane Doreen Margaret MacDonald. Dina Rochelle Mayer. Christine Leslie Moslin. University Graduate Scholar, Fetu Aroha Nathan. University Graduate Scholar, Lisa Jane Smith. Karen Julie Thompson in Counselling. To the degree of Master of Education with Second Class Honours, First Division, Angie Gail Darling Gibson. Margaret Ann McGowan. Jacqueline Phoebe Rigg. To the degree of Master of Education with Second Class Honours, Second Division, Tanya Jane Stanisic. To the degree of Master of Education, Irene Paleai. Soraya Valfanua Stevens. To the degree of Master of Educational Leadership with First Class Honours, Mary Elizabeth Law. To the degree of Master of Professional Studies with First Class Honours, Michelle Ruby Dickon Johansson in Education. To the degree of Master of Professional Studies with Second Class Honours, First Division, Robert Walter Grattan in Education. Joanna Helen Gray in Education. Helen Mason in Education. Feng Mei Ing in Education. To the degree of Master of Professional Studies, Martha Jacoba Nehas in Education. And in absentia, all those other persons named in the Book of Convocation qualified for the award of a diploma or conferment of a degree in the Faculty of Education.
Thank you, Pro-Chancellor, for conferring the degrees and awarding the diplomas in the first half of this ceremony. One of the great pleasures of graduation is the opportunity to hear performances by students from our acclaimed School of Music. Chelsea Prastiti, accompanied by Patrick Dwyer on guitar, will now perform Cheek to Cheek by Irvin Berlin.
Heaven, I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak, and I seem to find the happiness I seek when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. Heaven, I'm in heaven, and the cares that hang around me all the week seem to vanish like a gambler's lucky streak when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. Oh, I'd love to climb a mountain and to reach the highest peak, but that doesn't thrill me half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. Yeah, I'd love to go up fishing in a river or a creek, but that doesn't thrill me half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. Come on, dance with me. I want my arms about you. The charm about you will carry me through to heaven. I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak, and I seem to find the happiness I seek together dancing cheek to cheek. Come on, dance with me. I want my arms about you. The charm about you will carry me through to heaven. I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak. And I seem to find the happiness I seek when we're out together dancing cheek to, out together dancing cheek to, out together dancing cheek to cheek. Boom, 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 boom,
Of course, it sounds such a simple song, and it's actually very, very difficult. Can I ask you to show your appreciation again to Chelsea and to Dwyer Patrick? By the authority vested in me by resolution of the University of Auckland Council, I, Roger France, Chancellor, award the diplomas and confer the degrees stated upon those who within the Faculty of Engineering have satisfied the requirements of this university. I call upon the Dean of the Faculty of Engineering, Professor Davies, to present graduands in that faculty.
Chancellor, as Dean, I have the honour of presenting to you the students qualified for the award of a diploma or conferment of a degree in the Faculty of Engineering. Graduate Diploma in Engineering. Satire Aravaran Gian. Carlos Rodolfo Castaneda Molina. To the degree of Bachelor of Engineering with second-class honours, second division. Robert Jack Dumbleton. Charles Yue Hong Ng. Aaron Vasanath Kumar. To the degree of Bachelor of Engineering, Simon James Abbott. Jason Clinton Abraham. Kalunath Napuna Pashnitha de Abru. Scott James Gardner. Andrew James Gill. Ahmad Safiq Ibrahim. Daniel George Jardine. Hendrik Kwan Yu Lim. Shankaran Pillai Paramanathan. Ishan Harindra Weerasurya. Joshua John Williams. Daniel Carl Wood. Wei Xuan. Qi Zhang. To the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Conjoint, Prasasane Mudasha Jayawade Jawahena, KMA, and a Bachelor of Commerce. To the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Honours with First Class Honours, Mohammed Basim Abdul Munam Abu Al-Sad in Software Engineering. Kane David William Barclay in Software Engineering. Carlo Marco Bueno in Software Engineering. Russell William Burgess in Electrical and Electronic Engineering. Sikanath Devankonda in Electrical and Electronic Engineering. Molly Dogra in Electrical and Electronic Engineering. Andrew Alexander Gall in Civil Engineering. Byron Stephen Te Hui in Software Engineering. Hateshing Ikipuni in Civil Engineering. Christopher Joseph Kispek in Mechanical Engineering. Unkit Kundu in Electrical and Electronic Engineering. Hearn Jen Leong in Mechatronics Engineering. Andrew Jun Lee in Electrical and Electronic Engineering. Mahdi Nejet Javarimi in Mechatronics Engineering. Tuan Trong Pham in Civil Engineering. Sean Nicholas Quigley in Mechatronics Engineering. Mohammed Iftikhar Rahman in Electrical and Electronic Engineering. Corey Todd Sterling in Electrical and Electronic Engineering. Kaiwan Tata in Civil Engineering. David James Theakston in Mechanical Engineering. Manu Tondon in Electrical and Electronic Engineering. Muniz Hafiz Vegdani in Electrical and Electronic Engineering. Danny Ming Hung Wei in Software Engineering. To the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Honours with Second Class Honours First Division, Simon Daniel Carpenter in Software Engineering. Joseph Paul Chalona Warman in Civil Engineering. David Chow in Civil Engineering. Matthew Damon Tai Marino Chiaroni in Civil Engineering. Keith Herman James Cook in Electrical and Electronic Engineering. Mitchell Rajesh Kumar Doshi in Electrical and Electronic Engineering. Jack Aaron Feltham in Civil Engineering. Brendan Hardy Ray Fisher in Civil Engineering. Daniel Jesse Graham in Electrical and Electronic Engineering. Jun Hyung Lee in Civil Engineering. Johnny Lin in Electrical and Electronic Engineering. Lee Hung Tien Win in Mechatronics Engineering. Malim Patel in Civil Engineering. Dustin Joseph Phillip in Engineering Science. Sean Stewart Tennant in Civil Engineering. Rushab Trivedi in Electrical and Electronic Engineering. Cheng Weng in Civil Engineering. To the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Honours with Second Class Honours Second Division, Chithanta Akeoju in Electrical and Electronic Engineering. Ahmed Al-Jumali in Mechanical Engineering. Harith Moda Adnan Barakat in Civil Engineering. Rashid Bhatia in Software Engineering. Clarence Boone Kwang Chung in Mechanical Engineering. William Juniato Yongjiangto in Civil Engineering. Nicholas Robert Donovan in Biomedical Engineering. Victor Fa'i Afmasaga Elier in Electrical and Electronic Engineering. Samuel David Gallagher in Civil Engineering. James Paul Gregory in Civil Engineering. Naf Alfred Abad Hernandez in Mechatronics Engineering. Jae Soon Kim in Software Engineering. Dong Hung Lee in Chemical and Materials Engineering. Dong Hu Lee in Chemical and Materials Engineering. Sun Wok Lee in Computer Systems Engineering. Alden, not here? No. Joanna Meni Meyer in Mechatronics Engineering. Amaril Afiq bin Nasruddin in Mechanical Engineering. Mikesh Kandubai Patel in Mechanical Engineering. Miral Kumar Kandubai Patel in Electrical and Electronic Engineering. Siosifa Teofilusi Alemutane Pole in Civil Engineering. Toshihiko Sekizaki in Electrical and Electronic Engineering. Abhishek Singh in Electrical and Electronic Engineering. Urmat Singh Dalip Singh in Electrical and Electronic Engineering. Sione Tufa Taumofofolo Tauhomnaholo in Civil Engineering. Alison Mary Thompson in Civil Engineering. Nelson Veerasingham in Civil Engineering. Keshore Prathiba Wanigasekera in Civil Engineering. Winhao Zhu in Civil Engineering. To the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Honours conjoint with First Class Honours, Omar Munaf Mohammed Al-Kayat in Mechanical Engineering and a Bachelor of Commerce. Grainan Jamilson de Borgia in Chemical and Materials Engineering and a Bachelor of Arts. Christopher Adam Hofstede in Mechanical Engineering and a Bachelor of Commerce. Krishan Lodhia in Software Engineering and a Bachelor of Commerce. Paul Burton Robertson in Engineering Science and a Bachelor of Arts. To the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Honours conjoint with Second Class Honours First Division, Anna Yi Hui Chen in Civil Engineering and a Bachelor of Arts. Petra Silvio Nicolaou in Software Engineering and a Bachelor of Commerce. To the degree of Master of Energy with First Class Honours, Muchsing Chasani Abdul Qadir. To the degree of Master of Energy with Second Class Honours First Division, Kevin Channell. Hung Sul Moon. To the degree of Master of Engineering with First Class Honours, Max Warwick Fowler in Civil Engineering. Peter Ihaka Hohepa in Chemical and Materials Engineering. Chuk Wai Huen in Mechanical Engineering. Audsley Sarah Jones in Civil Engineering. David John Smith Mutton in Electrical and Electronic Engineering. Matthew Selvalasi Went in Civil Engineering. Li Jiang Zhu in Electrical and Electronic Engineering. To the degree of Master of Engineering with Second Class Honours, Second Division, Zhuoren Tang in Electrical and Electronic Engineering. To the degree of Master of Engineering, Hayden John No in Chemical and Materials Engineering and a Bachelor of Engineering Honours with Second Class Honours First Division in Chemical and Materials Engineering. To the degree of Master of Engineering Management with First Class Honours, Timothy Michael Goff. To the degree of Master of Engineering Management with Second Class Honours First Division, Wipapat Somu Umchan. To the degree of Master of Engineering Studies with First Class Honours, Abhinav Rakesh Kopra. Riha Dinka in Construction Management. Zhen Zhu in Transportation. Colin Wei Kaw Yip. David Wei Chung Yu in Transportation. To the degree of Master of Engineering Studies with Second Class Honours First Division, Saeed Ahmed Bassam in Construction Management. Winston Anthony G. in Transportation. Athira Jayakuma. Tiang Lu. Mohammed Rashid Mohammed Yassin. Manoj Mohan. Christopher Stanil Raj in Construction Management. Samit Sharma. Ramishan Thiriumali. Dirk James van Bernevelt in Construction Management. Ting Wang. Yuan Yuan. To the degree of Master of Engineering Studies with Second Class Honours Second Division, Jeshuran James Raj Kumar. Gul Ahmed Kamali in Transportation. Shiv Shankar Rajakaran. Ashwin Ramakrishna. Hao Suan. Cherub Franking Tholav. Bharat Vishwanathan. And in absentia, all those persons named in the Book of Convocation qualified for the award of a diploma or conferment of a degree in the Faculty of Engineering.
I now call upon the Vice-Chancellor to present the doctoral graduands.
Chancellor, I have the honour of presenting to you the doctoral graduands. To the degree of Doctor of Education, Graham John McPhail. Graham investigated the ways in which six secondary school music teachers manage the relationship between classical and popular music in their elective teaching programs. Graham. Ian Robert Wilson. Ian investigated adult students who were trying to enter degree and diploma courses. He showed how both the academic ability of adult students and these students' own ideas about their academic ability interact and contribute to successfully gaining acceptance into the course of their choice. To the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Abdul Razak Abdul Karim in Civil Engineering. Razak investigated the behaviour of bolted timber connections of floor and roof diaphragms made of New Zealand Indigenous hardwoods and developed a guideline to be used by practising engineers in their assessment and reinforcement of New Zealand unreinforced masonry buildings. Malika Margaret Dharmapriya Bandara in Education. Malika investigated the experiences of young Sri Lankan professional women who migrated to New Zealand for employment opportunities in the knowledge labour market and for higher education in tertiary institutions. The research examined how these experiences demonstrate the phenomenon of professional female migration in the earliest 21st century. Christine Bucock in Education. Christine investigated whether the type of text used in beginning reading affects how teachers teach and children learn, with a view to continued improvement of early reading instruction. Mikkel Bipin Budaya in Electrical and Electronic Engineering. Mikkel's thesis focused on the design of novel magnetic couplers which enable both stationary charging and wireless power transfer to electric vehicles as they drive along the highway, an example of inductive power transfer. The results of his work were captured in several patents, which are licensed by a large US company whose focus is to make electric vehicles with an unlimited range a reality. Yan Chang in civil engineering. Yan investigated some of the fundamental mechanisms by which resource availability changes over time in a post-disaster situation, with a view to the improvement of recovery planning following natural disasters. Joseph Kersons in bioengineering. Joe combined experimental and computational techniques to examine the cellular signalling pathways that control the normal development of skin. The quantitative systems level approach he developed has important applications for understanding normal as well as abnormal signalling processes that underlie skin cancer. Wenbin Dai in electrical and electronic engineering. Wenbin invented a new methodology to help migrate software from old control platforms to a new generation of distributed intelligent industrial control systems. Moi Manano Fuava'a in education, university doctoral scholar. Moya Manano examined the core properties of whono, or gatherings, in both family and church contexts for the maintenance of Samoan language in New Zealand. He demonstrated that these can function as important vehicles for language socialisation and thereby impact on language maintenance. Sravani Gupta in chemical and materials engineering. Sravani successfully investigated the potential use of an emerging food preservation technique known as high-pressure processing for treating New Zealand mussels to replace the existing thermal processing procedure, which has negative impacts on quality. Jun Chu Han in bioengineering. Jun Chu measured simultaneously and for the first time the force, length change and heat production of hair-sized cardiac muscle tissues. His results reject the traditional view of the last 30 years that the heart operates at a constant efficiency. Najif Ismail in civil engineering. Najif investigated the experimental performance of selected strengthening techniques for the seismic retrofit of earthquake-prone, unreinforced masonry buildings, followed by the development of experimentally validated design equations. Claudia Kaiser in civil engineering. Claudia investigated the geotechnical and environmental properties of biosolids or sludge when mixed with industrial waste byproducts, thus showing the change in properties and the usefulness of this material for land reclamation and rehabilitation purposes. Charlotte Louise Knox in civil engineering, university doctoral scholar. Charlotte's research focused on the seismic performance of unreinforced masonry facade walls. She detailed assessment methodologies to accurately assess the strength of the walls in order to enable effective and efficient strengthening solutions. Ihan Kaur in electrical and electronic engineering. Ihan proposed and validated a new software design methodology for improving human-robot interaction in service robot applications. Hoi Ying Lam in bioengineering, university doctoral scholar. Hoi Ying developed mathematical modelling tools that enabled novel examinations of heart structure and function in animal models using MRI. She also developed a novel modelling tool that allows the function of both ventricles of the heart to be assessed quantitatively in standard clinical MRI imaging examinations. Ronald Lumatana in civil engineering. Ronald investigated the material properties of New Zealand's heritage clay brick unreinforced masonry buildings. The outcome of his research is included in the New Zealand recommendations for investigating these old heritage buildings. Norazlini binti Sadon in civil engineering. Norazlina investigated an inertial response of piles in Auckland residual clay in conjunction with the development of a procedure for preliminary design estimates of a single long pile under lateral loading. Hamid Mahmoud in civil engineering. Hamid assessed the seismic vulnerability of Pakistan unreinforced masonry buildings and developed seismic retrofit solutions for New Zealand unreinforced masonry buildings using fibre reinforced polymer materials. John Patrick O'Sullivan in engineering science, university doctoral scholar. John's research improved the modelling tools engineers use to provide better results when predicting wind flow. This has implications in many fields, including renewable energy, pollution dispersion, building design, and aerodynamics. Jagir Hussain Razak Jainul Abdin in bioengineering. Jagir developed new descriptions of cardiac muscle tissue and used these to probe the impact on heart function of certain cell mechanisms which can be compromised as a side effect of pharmaceutical drug treatment. Arapera Royal Tangaeri in education. Arapera investigated Kohanga Reo children constructing their own Māori language development within their two settings, the Kohanga Reo and the home. The study found that a child's process of learning te reo Māori not only revealed narrative styles resulting in good linguistic outcomes, but also had a transformative influence on the social, cultural, education, political and spiritual profile of the home. Mohadessa Sharifi in Chemical and Materials Engineering. Mohi developed methodologies and strategies which provide electrical resistance tomography with revolutionary applications such as dynamic multi-dimensional concentration, composition and flow analysis in the milk processing industry. Wade Son Sun in Electrical and Electronic Engineering. Wade Son investigated and developed a novel programming framework which is based on a formal model of computation and supports state-of-the-art multiprocessor and multi-core computer architectures to build safe, deterministic and efficient software systems. Andrew Logan Waite in Mechanical Engineering, University Doctoral Scholar. Logan developed a method that uses visualisation to improve the communication of strategy within organisations. With colleagues, Logan has commercialised the method into the Eco Portal, an internet-based management system which is now used by Auckland Council and Fonterra. Penelope Winifred St John Watson in Education, University Doctoral Scholar. Penelope investigated how stereotype, threat and gender beliefs can limit adolescent activity choice and performance, with a view to raising awareness of how gender prejudice can shape adolescent outcomes. And in absentia, all those other persons named in the Book of Convocation qualified for the conferment of a doctoral degree.
On behalf of the University, I now invite all today's graduates to stand and receive the congratulations of us all. And this would be an ideal opportunity for the graduates to show their appreciation of their families and supporters and the staff of the university. Over to you now.
Please be seated. Chancellor, Council members, distinguished guests, graduates, families and friends of graduates and of the university colleagues. The celebration of graduation is a major event in the calendar of the university. It is also a minor miracle of organisation that we manage to repeat at least twice a year. The university salutes all the graduates who make it possible for us to celebrate your success. A successful graduation means we must ensure that all the ceremonies proceed smoothly. That means checking results, communicating with some 2,984 students who in total have received 3,074 degrees and diplomas today. More than 2,000 students have crossed the stage during today's celebrations. Not only have 307 of you gained 2 qualifications today, 7 have gained 3 qualifications and 2 have gained 4 qualifications. It is quite an exercise and some of you have been busy. On your behalf, I would like to thank those who have made graduation not only possible, but hopefully an occasion you will remember with pleasure. And so our thanks go to many people and many groups. To the Auckland Grammar School Pipe Band, which provides the music for our procession to the Town Hall. The organist, John Wells, who has played at each ceremony. The musicians from our School of Music, who have provided musical items at each ceremony. The 4 graduation speakers, each with an appropriate message. Members of the University Council, busy people who make time to join us for this special occasion. The Whai Karanga team, who perform the karanga that welcomes everyone to each ceremony. The Kate Edgar Educational Trust, which provides many of the ceremonial caps, gowns and hoods and devotes any profits it makes to fund scholarships for future students. The staff of the Aotearoa Centre. The staff who taught you and made your graduation possible. The staff who organise and officiate at graduation and ensure that nearly everyone arrives at the right place at the right time. The mace bearers, Professor Louise Nicholson and Dr. Douglas Carey. The role of the mace bearer is to escort and protect the official party, hence the mace. Behind the scenes are staff of the graduation office managed by Margaret Allen. They complete all the paperwork required for each student who graduates. They ensure the ceremonies run to time. They slot those arriving late into their correct seats, and they have worked long hours over the last few weeks to make sure that everyone feels that graduation is a special day. And so on your behalf, we thank in particular the graduation team for their dedication. And finally, we must thank our Chancellor, Roger France, and Pro-Chancellor, Ian Parton. Between them, they have shaken over 2,000 hands today, spoken to each graduate, and been greeted and photographed in numerous ways. The Chancellor has also prepared and delivered 4 welcome speeches. This is the last graduation ceremony over which our present Chancellor, Roger France, will preside as he retires as Chancellor at the end of the year, having served the University on its council for 12 years. He has spent 4 years in the role of Chancellor, and his contributions to this graduation ceremony will be greatly missed. During his terms as Chancellor, he has seen some 38,000 students graduate from the university. He probably deserves a rest. And so can I ask you to join me in thanking all of our graduation team and staff, but particularly our Chancellor, Roger France.
The Vice-Chancellor knows it's his review tomorrow. This concludes this meeting of Council and Convocation of the University for the conferment of degrees and the award of diplomas. I now invite you to sing the first verse of God Defend New Zealand in Maori and then in English. The words are printed on the reverse of your programs.